Hello everyone, welcome to Aspire for Impact seminars. Today we're going to be holding the second seminar, which is FRC, Building a Strong Team Structure and Identity and Brand while building a positive and productive team culture. So we hold the seminars within the collaboration of 6 Impact finalist team, 1511 Rolling Thunder, 3990 Tech for Kids, 5614 Steam Sycamore, 6429 Fourth Dimension, 52 Tigres, and 6865 Mountain Metal. And as you guys know, we hold these seminars every Sunday, 2 p.m. EST or 5 p.m. UTC. And just a quick reminder, these meetings will be recorded. However, if you ask any questions, your name and your video won't be displayed during the seminar. But if you ask any questions, however, the seminar, your name and video will be recorded if you unmute yourself or open your video. And we will be sharing the seminars on our social media accounts such as YouTube and Instagram and etc. You can ask any questions in your mind. We are here to guide you, so please don't hesitate to ask if you have any. And let's hear it from today's presenter teams. We have 3990 Tech for Kids. You guys can present yourselves if you liked.
Sorry. Yeah, hi, we're Team 3990. We're the finalists of the game of 2024 for the Impact Award. And nice to meet you.
Thank you. And we have 6429 Fourth Dimension. Hi, I'm Ceren, and we are located in Turkey, Izmir, and we will be presenting with my teammate Öykü.
Hi, I'm Öykü.
And we have 6652 Tigres.
Hi, I am representing my team, and my name is Jessica, and we represent Tigre 6652, and we were finalists in 2022.
Thank you, Jessica. And we have 6865 Fontil Metal.
Hi, I'm Dylan. We were finalists in 2023, and I'm representing Manitoulin and Metal.
Thank you, Dylan.
And hi, I'm here too. I'm the lead mentor for Manitoulin Metal, and just saying hello and glad to be here.
Thank you, Yona. And let's take a look at today's sub-teams. And just a quick reminder, these subtopics are selected by the presenter teams where they feel most confident at. And we have building a strong team identity and brand from Fourth Dimension, effective team building activities from Mountain Metal, and redefining leadership and team structure from Tech for Kids. Let's start off with building a strong team identity. So first of all, we have creating a memorable team name, logo, and visual. So I would like to, having a unique team name and logo makes a difference a lot. So I would like to share our team's name. Actually, it's a personal story. So we live in a three-dimensional world, right? And we face many global issues in today's world. And we try to bring a four-dimensional perspective to those global issues that we face today. So that's why our team names is Fourth Dimension. And our logo story is that, as you can see, there's like a colorful mosaic shape here, shaping a 4D. And each color, each triangles presents our team members from different backgrounds and different stories. We shape the Fourth Dimension logo together. So I would like to also share our team story. Establishing a team story is a significant point also. We used to be an FLL team. But in 2016, when we attended the World Championships in Houston as a FLL team, we had seen the FRC matches, and we were so inspired and wanted to. When we came back to Turkey, we wanted to start an FRC team, and we became the first FRC team in the Asian region of Turkey. And we have communicating your identity through social media and community outreach. We try to share our team's like story and our efforts in social media accounts as well as in our community projects. So sharing this kind of like elements in the places that you have been like, or the places that you can like share, plays a big role. And also sharing your team's mission and vision are significant things to do. And speaking of mission and vision, we have defining your team's mission and vision and also core values. I would like to share our team's core values. These, the 4Ds plays a big role in our team structure. We have dedication, development, diversity, and durability. So each team member dedicates themselves when they become a member in our team. And we have development. As we step in our team, we would like to open ourselves for a non-stop development process. And we have diversity. Each team member has a different personality and we have different skills, and that makes the fourth dimension team diverse. And we have durability. So we try to sustain our projects as long as we can. For example, we have our project 4D of learning, and we have been executing this project for 9 years, and I think that shows our sustainable future. And I would like to tell you about the difference between vision and vision two. Mission and vision two. In mission, it's more of a like a plan that your team wants to, like the accomplishments that your teams have been done and like what your team has been doing throughout the years that it's been established. But in vision is like a further plans that your team wants to accomplish in a long term. And here's our team's motto: gears only work when together, and each gear represents our team members. And my teammate, OK, will go on from this part.
Hi, I'm going to be talking about team culture development. So, formula of a strong team culture, how to keep the bonds tight. So, we firstly prioritize in-team active communication by giving quick updates, having keep-up meetings, and discussing the progress. We also give each other feedbacks and receive feedbacks from our teammates and be there for each other. We are always there for each other for every teammate, and we have a sub-team system in our team. So basically, every team member has their own sub-team according to like where they feel most confident at or where they can show their talents the most. But whenever someone is struggling or we face an issue, then we become a whole team and everybody does everybody's work. And remember, each idea is valuable and unique. So while brainstorming, not every draft first starts with a great idea. It might be ridiculous sometimes, but this might, of course, with time, turn into something valuable and unique. We have lots of project examples among that. And starting team traditions. So we have, I think this is very unique for every team, but our tradition is always going to a Turkish cuisine place. We have diners, we eat together, or we have the New Year's raffle and creating new memories and having fun. Even though this is a competition, at the end of the day, we are always having fun. And whenever I look back and remember a project, I always see that I'm adding new memories. And this is an example. And we have the feedback culture. For us, this is really important. So whenever we have a new team member in our team, and maybe that person needs to develop her or his features within time, or maybe it's a project that started with a weak idea, we always give feedbacks. We schedule them actually. Maybe it's once a month, maybe it's once a week. We think this is really important to team to grow, to ideas to grow, and celebrating achievements and learning from challenges. So we are a team that values efforts more than the outcome. We think the process is more valuable. But whenever we actually achieve something, we want to celebrate it with our team. We go to diners, as I said, or we celebrate it together. And fostering inclusivity, trust, and mutual respect. We think that every team member, even if it's a new team member, a rookie, or someone else, we think that everyone should be able to express their opinions and feelings freely in our team, regarding their backgrounds or their position within the mutual respect we have. And we think that this establishes a bonding within our team, and this creates a family atmosphere within our team. And maintaining motivation could be sometimes really hard because the season throughout the year is a really long process. But to keep the morale and the motivation always high, we have the team or the team member appreciation certificates, days, and we want to keep the morale high with this. And as you can see, this is our team from the activities that I just talked about. We are having fun while also working really hard.
Okay, thank you. So the topic I'm going to focus on today is our effective team building activities. Next slide. So I personally feel like just sitting around a room and playing games with your team is 100% undervalued because we need these fun, memorable activities to actually get together and get closer as a team so we could work better. So the to get an effective activity, these are some criteria it should follow. And they don't have to follow all of them, but if you want to make the best one, it should. So firstly, if you want a good activity, it should be something everyone can participate in and wants to participate in. So it has to be accessible because some people just won't be able to do other activities and things like that. So it just kind of ruins the mood. It should be low pressure because people tend to bond better when there's less on the line. So you can let everybody be able to get out there without fear of being embarrassed or something like that, just because it makes it all better. It should create memories. I'm pretty sure Oku was talking about that earlier. So the point of an activity for your team to get closer isn't just to, I mean, partly it's to get people having fun together, but it should kind of have a long-term impact. So what I mean by creating memories is that it should be memorable, that everybody can remember how fun it is to be together so that they actually can enjoy themselves later as well. Requiring teamwork in general, team building functions off teamwork. So these activities should have some kind of cooperative structure to them. It could be like doing an escape room together, board games, or even outreach activities, because they all require this kind of teamwork. And most importantly, it needs to be fun. So before you actually run an event, ask your team members if this is something they're interested in, because if it's not, then it could just get a little awkward and people don't really want to be there. So make sure you find something that's fun for everybody and everybody can enjoy themselves. And on the next slide, we have a bunch of examples from our team building activities of what you could do, because there's a lot of different types. Because I was saying team building, it takes games and things like that, but really there's a lot of different things it could be. So something our team does is we do socials. So every few months, hopefully, after school, we stay for one day and we just do a bunch of activities. It's a really good way to relieve stress and get closer. And especially during the actual season, it gets really, really tough. It can get stressful. So this is a great way to relieve the stress. And there's a bunch of different things in there. we do games. Some of my favorite memories from robotics is like sitting just at competition in the halls and playing spoons or something like that, just because it like brings us all closer and realizes that robotics can be tough, but it's also a lot of fun just because all the people around you. So these games could be like icebreakers, simple things like that, or just bigger things, huge, just like even like tag can get fun for everybody, get everybody involved. Meals, our team like often does some kind of dinner after competition so we can all talk about what happened at competition and what we're proud of, and we do speeches sometimes. People love to bond over food. I love to bond over food. So even just like during a build night, do a potluck and get everybody to come outside and eat dinner together. So it brings you closer as a team. And then the last one I have here is adventures. And this is what I was saying earlier, that it doesn't have to be like an actual, for like a team building activity, it doesn't have to be a fun game or something like that. It could also be something like outreach activities. So our team does a bunch of community cleanups. So just bringing everybody out there so they can kind of work together and do that. Probably my favorite adventures that we've done is after one of our competitions at McMaster, we played laser tag as a team, and there's like a picture at the bottom of the scoreboard. It's really fun. So, kind of the key point here is to just make sure everybody's happy and everybody actually wants to do it. So, check with your team so you can create these useful activities that'll bring your team closer to the other. Thank you.
Well, I'm going to talk about like well, in Tigris in 6652, we believe that everything have like a reason. And for that, like we for him our tiger identity. And what I mean, as you know, tigers in English is tiger. Well, the tiger is an animal, and it represents just because we are representing the UNL, that it's like a state university in Mexico. Um, Also, I think this is important because it builds our identity. I mean, it's like their origin. So we are inspired by the tiger. Everything that we publish is when the colors of that tiger, and we try to represent like the unity, that like the unity and purpose. Also, something that I was listening from Dylan, and I really agree with him that it's like everyone's like needs to have fun. So when you do activity, we try like everything to do like by majority vote, and also when we are going to go to some place, we publish I don't know how to say a boring, and the persons can vote where they wanna be. And this is because in our team we are more than 100 people. So it's so difficult to be like agreeing everyone. I mean, it's difficult to be agreeing between two or three. It's more difficult when we have like more than 100. Um, I mean, and everything, and also something that helps us a lot is that when we are making our impact, and I'm gonna say this because it's important, we choose like a 10. So we try like during the session, adapt everything to that 10. And for example, this year, it was about like the space agents and things like this. So on Instagram, you can say like the post with that thematic topic, I don't know how to say it, and it's everything about the stars and things like that. And also, when we chose that, we asked to the other people if they are agreeing with that topic. If it's not like we want, we changed. And this is because we try to represent everyone and to listen every voice in our team, and I think that's important. Can you go to the next slide, please? Thank you. And where values become culture. We carry the values of university, as I say, and we follow the first core values. We try to do everything about it, I think, and also some of the values of the university when the first core values agree. So it's more easy for us to build an identity. And I think Mexico is a country that is beautiful, it has a lot of values, and also when we make activities, we try to promote that. For example, if you know, in Mexico, we have like a tradition that it's called Dia de Muertos, the Day of the Dead. And when we have like this type of days, we try to do activities when the team to be involved and to be happy to have like fun and to know each other because we are a lot, as I say. So it's important to know what is in your team. And we are like unit and supportive team. I think that we are like a family. I try to look like that. We try to look like that. I have some friends that are more like my sisters and my brothers, and I think this is it's important, and I want to believe that this happens in most of the teams. When you pass a lot of time with that person, you develop a connection, and it's important, obviously, that that connection have respect, and obviously we try to promote that. And every Saturday we meet to we have like a general meeting where everyone is, and this is because like we are a lot of persons, so we have different areas, and the areas can work like individually, but we try to have like a space where anyone can talk about how they feel with the team, what they want to improve, and things like that. And I think open this space is important to express your opinion and to look for a better team. And as I say, everyone, it's important. So you need to like pay attention in what everyone says. I mean, it can be difficult because everyone is different, but we try to represent the values that we want. So when you give the opportunity to other persons to give their opinion, you can develop a better culture, and also you can develop like the best environment to enjoy with your team. And that's it. Thank you.
Hi. Today, the Tech Packet is going to talk about redefining leadership and team structure. Before we start, I want to say that last year we used an organization chart from a very good team who had won many awards in many games, and we thought it was going to really work on our team, but actually, it did quite the opposite. Um, we didn't really like it because it didn't fit with the values of our team, and it really caused problem with between the team members. So you guys do not make the same mistake as we did. We're going to talk about the type of leaders, what is a good leader, a leader versus non-leaders, and why didn't the organization chart did not work for us. So for the type of leaders, there are three types. There is the leader in the front, which is the most common. Um, he is an imposed leader. He has a title. Use it to force people to do the work instead to do it himself. And he always wants to be the center of attention. This is the leader that we do not want in a team. But of course is also the most common. We have a leader in the middle, which is a natural leader that does not need a title. It leads by examples. The team members are comfortable and drawn to that leader, and there's a relationship of trust built between the leader and its team's member. And it works with the team instead of giving order and always push forward the member of the team to be better. This is the least common. We have leader in the back, which encourage the team and do not offer guidance. And it often lets other people do the work for him. And this is one of the leaders that we don't really want in a team. So now to summarize everything, what is a good leader? A good leader is someone who doesn't need a title, that do their own work, respect other people's opinion, that is considerate and help others when they need it. But they also give opportunities. Giving opportunities to other people in the team is really important because it helps have a good vibe in the team. And the good leader also accept everybody and also valorize all of the merits and all of the work that people do. And he shows interest in the point of view and the advices of others. Be warned that a leader does not always know everything, and the leader can also make mistake, and because we're only human. Another reason why the organization chart does not work because in a team, in a robotic team, you need to give equal chances and opportunities during to everyone. And an organization chart, which is pretty much a hierarchy, does not permit that. So during the off season, the members of the team will naturally take places where they think they belong, and the leader will come up anyway during that time. So you should not force a leadership role to someone.
So now we are going to compare the roles of leader and non-leader. For the role of leader, there are common beliefs that they work more, they gain recognition, they are skillful and simply better than the others. But that is not the reality. The leader is there to organize, answer questions, make sure deadlines are respected, and he doesn't work more than the other. He even has less time for the concrete part of the work. For example, someone who is leader of the impact submission team won't write the essay as much as the others. The non-leaders now, you can change the slide. The non-leaders now, we tend to believe that they work less and they do the job no one wants to do, but in reality, they are 100% involved in the project and they do the concrete work. For example, when a team wins the Impact Award, they can be proud of themselves because in the end, the judges looked at what was written and not who organized it. You can change the slide. So hierarchy did not work for us because the leaders were chosen by the mentors. Instead, if you really want to have an organization chart, make sure the students vote for their leaders. Also, some leaders wrongly use their title. So in that situation, talking to the concerned people can help. Finally, the leader wouldn't share information to all team members. We recommend that you create a document or Google Drive, for example, where all the information is easily accessible to all the team members. So we abandoned hierarchy because our students didn't like it. There were too many conflicts that eventually led to a toxic atmosphere. It devalued certain students while others, especially the leaders, were valorized. We all have an ego, so it's natural to seek power and recognition, but the hierarchy feeds them, so it may not be the best idea. Thank you, and we hope this helped.